And welcome to CAAMA Radio 8 Ken FM's live coverage of the 2024 AFL Central Australia season. It's our first live broadcast of the community competition this afternoon. The game just underway. We're about a minute in. We've had a goal on the board already too, and it was kicked by Laramba. It's Laramba versus Ginger Porter. My name's Stan Coombe. We'll have a special guest in commentary today, but we'll give him plenty of time to relax, have a little bit of a feed, maybe a drink of his Coke, because he's just played a game of football. But Taylem Talbot Stubbs will be joining us, and that'd be good to get some special comments from him. I won't ask you to say good day just yet, mate. Chew it down, and we'll bring you into the call when you're good and ready. Laramba got the footy on the wing. They got the first goal on the board. Ash and Martin kicked it from the wing towards centre forward. Off the marking contest. Link up with a little handball across half-back Ginger Porter. And eventually, a kick out to the far side wing. It's gone over the head of the intended target. It's good to see one car out there over on the far side wing. There's Laramba now gain possession of the footy from half-back. The kick will go into the centre of the ground. The ball off hands. Down towards Farron Hayes there for Ginger Porter. Good pick up by Hayes. Now he kicks it back towards the half-forward flank. All the action out on the far side of the ground at the moment. Now Ginger Porter might bring it back into the corridor. Kick went off the side of the boot there, left-footed one. And eventually a scrubbing kick now inside Ginger Porter's attacking 50. One Laramba defender back there. A soccer off the ground was pretty inventive, but the mark's been taken last line of defence by Joshua Dixon. For Laramba, clear out of the back line. Long one to centre half back. There's a good mark taken by Shane Dixon. I used to call him the blanket back in the early days of the Red Tails. Been a good player. Nice pass from him too. He's probably carried a few more kilos now. He's in the twilight of his career, Shane Dixon, but very skillful footballer. Laramba from the centre. Kynan George, the kick towards centre half forward. Little tempted handball out there by Lachlan Young. It was smothered. The umpire's blowing the whistle. Holding the man without the footy was the decision. I think it might be Lachlan Young back there to take the free kick inside the defensive 50. Taylem just coming off a real close game. He played for Unamu against Alpara, went right down to the wire.
Yeah, sure did.
Footy at half forward for Laramba. Plenty of Gingy defenders back there. The tackling's pretty good. Still under a little bit of pressure. Clearing handball and then kick out to the half-back flank. So the Eagles retain possession. They're on the far side of the ground. They're kicking towards the scoreboard end in this opening term. We've only had one registered on it, and it was before we came to broadcast. Here's a chance for Ginger Porter. The mark's been taken outside 50, and the player can just play on and run well inside 50. Had about 4 bounces, then centering up kick was very, very good. And now a chance for a shot at goal. Christopher Mills, the veteran, has missed. But first score on the Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard for Ginger Porter. It's a point. Laramba 1 straight goal 6. 4.5 minutes gone in the opening term. Probably need to finish those ones off. Not a lot of pressure on there inside 50. Laramba will go short from the kick in. Find the target. They're still only 30 metres out from their defensive goal. And the next one has really cleared. Yeah, there's Zion Martin. Athletic attempt to take the mark. It spilled out of his fingertips as he fell backwards. Cole Ryder in on the action. Veteran there. Well done by the Laramba player too. Joshua Dixon weaved through some traffic. His handball though was under a little bit of pressure. Couldn't find the target with it. And now Ginger Porter a chance to go forward. It's a high kick off the boot of Anthony Willuke and no one home. And the big fridge, Kelvin White. The Kelvinator back there to take the mark. Drills a pass low. Picked up on the bounce by Kynan George on the grandstand side wing. Got the handball away. Joshua Dixon getting plenty of the football. This time a long kick and it goes inside 50. Lorenzo Long, the goal kicker down there for Laramba. Can't take a clean possession this time. Plenty of Ginger Porter defenders back there swarming around this one. Really under the pump though as they run across the defensive goal square. The kick out to the half-back flank at least gets it to the defensive 50. Pack over the top, the umpire's whistle's gone, and from the pack he's paid holding the ball, now giving the advantage to Ginger Porter. And from half-back they'll kick up towards the wing. That was a good intercept there by Preston Glenn for Laramba. You'll get the footy back towards their half-forward area. And now a chance for a long one inside 50. It was a low trajectory kick. It was good. Chest mark taken, lead out from full forward. And Marcus Glenn. Well, the lovely left boot will come out here. You would know a bit about him. He's played for South in recent years too.
I think last year he kicked the winning goal in the Ltyentyies and Laramba Roos.
Oh, I reckon he had the shot after the bell.
Yeah.
And had to come out of the South chain room just about.
That's it.
He's normally a great left-footed kick.
Oh, doesn't get it this time.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he does it.
Yep. He's gone through. He's got his first goal on the board, and Laramba have got the first two of the game. They're 2 straight 12 to Ginger Porter, 1 behind. That's the Uperinja Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. The goal umpire doing a little bit of work down there. So I would expect Marcus Glenn to nail that one. Just a special cheerio out to Danny Woods, my co-commentator yesterday. Unfortunately unavailable today. Hope everything's going okay. Look forward to catching up with you at the footy again next weekend. Just for yourself, mate, playing for you and me. Must be a bit of a thrill to be coached, well, among the coaching panel, a former AFL player.
Yeah, no, it was great. Good experience from them, especially Liam Jarrah.
Doing something that your dad did a fair bit of too, playing footy for the Black and Whites.
Yeah.
Laramba, first 2 goals on the board. They got the centre clearance again. Kick bounces just outside the attacking 50. It's a pretty good team play, a little bit of handball there. The kick, though, a little bit overcooked into the forward line. And I think that might be Lachlan Young back there, getting another possession. He's had a couple already. Pass goes across goal, and now Ginger Porter.
Dustin Oliver.
Oh, rightio, played for South yesterday too, Dustin Oliver.
He's a handy player.
He certainly is. Kick went to the wing, the mark there spilled. Floyd Spratt in the action, can't take it. Footy picked up by Ashen Martin for Laramba. Kick rolls along the ground, but he does get it inside 50. 2 on 1 here in favour of Ginger Porter. So it looks like Laramba might come up with the football. Ashen Martin really working hard. Got a handball away. Oh, gee, some candy sold there. Daniil White, that looked very good. Now they're well inside 50. Laramba shot at goal, coming up, has gone through. Gee, good passage of play. Joshua Dixon, the goal kicker. That was hectic stuff.
Yeah, I reckon Laramba just stayed composed there. Didn't have it the ball and kick it up in the air, which was good for them.
There's no doubt the pressure certainly came from the Ginger Porter defence. A lot of those handballs were quick. They didn't necessarily find the target, but they were to advantage at least. So they had to work hard for it. They're going all right, Laramba, the Roos. 3 straight goals, 18. Ginger Porter, 1 point. Almost 9 minutes gone in the opening term on the Uperinja Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Heading into this game, just knowing the sizes of the two communities, you would have to think Ginger Porter go in as favourites. 500 to 600 live out there. Laramba a bit smaller than that, 250 I think is about their population. Of course, all bush clubs draw players from surrounding areas and outstations as well. Yeah. After the ball up, the ball's just been shovelled forward towards centre half forward for Laramba. And eventually, clear and kick off half back for Ginger Porter. Their numbers are a little bit hard to pick up, particularly out on that far side of the ground. And they're going to come up with a footy out there, Ginger Porter. They had the numbers advantage 2 on 1. A bit of candy sold once more as the kick bounces inside 50. The big fridges back there for Laramba. Had the luxury of a little bit of the time to fumble the bounce and still fed the handball forward. Not further forward by a player who's been legged according to the umpire. So free kick to Laramba just inside their defensive 50. Straight up the middle. And a player loose in the middle too. I think it might be Daniil. No, it's not Daniil White. It was Darren Goodwin. He went short. Still on that cricket pitch to Joshua Dixon. He's had a handful of possessions already in this game. He delivers out wide. The next one's direct again and inside 50. Good. I think it's Marcus Glenn again.
No, I don't think it is,
33 was it this time?
31.
Randy Wake.
Oh, 31.
31 is it?
Shane Dixon.
Shane Dixon. Normally plays off half back, Shane Dixon. Not as confident with his set shot from the same place as Marcus Glenn. He is skilled, but normally plays in the back line. No problems.
Goes through the big sticks.
So Shane Dixon gets Laramba's 4th goal on the board. It's good goal kicking too. 4 straight. 24. Ginger Porter, 1 behind. It's the Yipper in your shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. 11 minutes gone in the opening term. Gingies need to hurry up and get one on the board and stop the flow at the moment. One thing we do know about bush footy, Taylem, there can be some big momentum swings.
Very fast compared to town footy.
Yep.
Very fast.
A lot of play on.
Yeah.
Makes it exciting to watch. Makes it exciting to call. So the ball up, not back in the centre, it's back out on the far side wing because we're protecting that precious piece of turf in the middle of the ground for cricket. A soccer off the ground there for Ginger Porter, gets the footy all the way up towards their attacking 50. The Laramba defence up to the challenge to take it over the boundary line. We'll get a boundary throw in. Umpire deeming that it wasn't a deliberate attempt to get the ball over the line. And we end up with the ball up, so I'm guessing no boundary umpires for this one. Did you have any in your game?
No, we didn't. Only just the field umpires.
It's a shame.
Yeah, making them work out there today, poor things.
Yeah, you would think there's a big enough crowd here to pay for boundary umpires. Yep. Laramba from the wing towards half forward. Shane Dixon up there again in the marking contest, so it looks like he might have found a more permanent role up forward these days. Footy on the half forward flank as the whistle is blown. The umpire's paid a free kick. Player held while not in possession. It's a Laramba player. Too far out to score here, about 70 odd metres out, so the pass goes into the forward pocket. It was through the hands of the player leading out from full forward. That might be Dallas Williams back there for Ginger Porter, who poked a little pass out towards the defensive 50. Couldn't find the target with it. Now Laramba able to hold it up. There's a strong tackle, but it's over the shoulder. Yep. The umpire right onto that. This time a bit of play on with a little sneaky handball sideways. Kick goes inside 50 through the Ginger Porter defender's hands. They're still able to soccer it out towards the defensive 50. I think Dallas Williams there again working pretty hard. Kristen Dixon, quick kick inside 50 for Laramba. Ball off hands. And back there, Lachlan Young again. He's cleared a few times out of the back half. Now for Ginger Porter. Footy's going to come straight back. Laramba from the wing delivered to Kynan George. Marked in between centre and centre half forward. Low pass to the attacking 50. Well, that's gone through the fingers of the player leading at it too. Yeah, Ginger Porter, Jake Smith getting involved. And eventually after starting the chain of handballs, he's on the end of it. And he'll kick inside the attacking 50. Yeah, brilliant back there. They've got 2 38s, I reckon. That doesn't look like Joshua Dixon, that one. Might have the same with a couple of numbers too for Ginger Porter today.
Yeah, it's common in community footy.
Yeah,
same number on the field.
Haven't always got the full set of jumpers. Ginger Porter from the centre. Now with the footy up to half forward. It was a nice long kick. Easy chest mark taken. And plenty of time being taken over the next kick too. I'll tell you what, there's still a lot of space there inside the attacking 50. And Ginger Porter marking a chance maybe to kick their first goal. Set shot coming up from about 40 metres out. Might be Casey Lynch with the footy.
I think it's number 3.
3 was it? We've got 2 of them.
Well.
So I'll go for Elijah Bloomfield. I reckon the other one is Shannon Brumby, the other number 3. Shannon Brumby's got a beard. I don't think Elijah Bloomfield has. Anyway, the shot at goal is through for a behind. Second on the board for Ginger Porter. 2 points trailing Laramba, 4 straight goals, 24. 15 minutes gone, opening term, 20-minute flat quarters in community footy. As Laramba will bring the ball back into play and they'll come grandstand side. Looking for Vincent Stafford in the front position. He's been a champion in the competition for over a decade. Took the mark, played on, got the handball to Daniil White. He looks classy, Daniil White. This kick has cleared the marking contest, taken at the back there by Lachlan Young. He's lost possession of it, but Gingies through Lynch, still able to clear. Lovely kick out to the wing, and they found the target out there. Might be Dallas Campbell with the footy. Bit of guesswork here. Can't see the Ginger Porter numbers very well at all over on the far side of the ground. So maybe if the players can bring the action over the grandstand side, it'll be better for the commentary. Gingy with the footy. Half forward Jake Smith involved in a little 1-2 handball exchange. Kick's gone inside 50. Good evasive skills and a good centering pass. It was going to be a free kick paid. I think the mark was dropped, maybe play on advantage anyway. Christopher Mills strolls into the open goal, puts it through, but I think they're going to bring it back. Yeah, not sure why that wouldn't be advantage. Christopher Mills was probably pretty happy about getting the goal on the board. Ginger Porter trying to pick up the player through the binoculars now because those numbers are so hard to see. Looks a little bit like Scotty Young. It's a good kick. Through for a goal. So we'll try and keep an eye out for that player's number, but Ginger Porter, they've got there first. They needed it. Laramba 4 straight. And Ginger Porter now 1 goal too. So that's the Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Not too long to go in the first term. And I reckon it was Scotty Young, the goal kicker. Long hard look through the binoculars there. Ginger Porter have come up with the footy after the centre bounce, but they didn't get it till it was at centre half back. Kick up to the wings, not bad. Juggling mark taken. Another good pass too towards centre half forward. Now they go long, looking for full forward. Good spoil away from behind. No, illegal according to the umpire. Free kick to Ginger Porter. Chance for a couple of late goals here.
The movement.
Tim Pepperell.
Ginger Porter there was amazing.
Yeah, good stuff because even though they got the first possession from the middle, it was actually at half back, so there was extra possession to be had. Tim Pepperell, unselfish. Passes it off.
Pretty uncommon from him.
Would have been uncommon from me in my playing days, I know that, mate. Not inside 50. Tim Pepperell played a lot of footy in defence over the years. So the next shot at goal was easier. He did get it to a player in a better position. And Ginger Porter have got their second goal on the board. So little late surge here. 2-2-14. Trailing Laramba 4 straight goals, 24. Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. And I reckon it was Lazarus Ryder, the goal kicker. Suddenly it's evened up a bit, Taylem.
Yeah, sure is, eh?
Footy back in the middle. Yeah, Gingy's probably had the better of the ruck contest, but this time it's Laramba that get the first possession out of the middle from backward to centre. Kick bounced up towards the wing. Nice little take and give. Might have been Shannon Brumby. Now the kick out to the half-forward flank. Lazarus Ryder has taken the mark. Now he'll play on with a long kick right towards the top of the goal square. The marking contest there. The ball spills out the back. Tim Pepperell's lurking around. Now the big fella about to receive the handball as the whistle's gone. It's going to be a free kick to Ginger Porter. And I think Christopher Mills is the player with it. He nearly had a goal earlier, but the umpire brought it back, didn't pay the advantage. So a veteran gets Ginger Porter's third goal on the board. And after Laramba dominated the opening half of the term, the second half of it's belonged to Ginger Porter, only 4 points of difference on the Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. There's the bell. So an entertaining quarter of footy. Taylem Talbot Stubbs, I think I said early on in the piece, momentum swings, and we definitely saw it. Laramba the better of the first half, Gingy's the better of the second. What changed?
I reckon it's the Gingies they're using the back line to rebound, which is pretty good, and their forwards are leading up, which is they're doing a great job at the moment.
And so are you, my good man. We thank you very much for joining us at such short notice too, fresh from a game of football. Wouldn't be too many people who have done that over the years. I did, if you want someone to blame, Tosh Kurnoff's pointing out. I did go and ask him if he was interested. Not as confident as yourself. It's great to have you on board. You're listening to CAAMA Radio 8 Kin FM. It's quarter time in our community footy match of the day. Laramba 4 straight goals, 24. Lead Ginger Porter 3 goals, 20. So only 4 points the difference in it. Look, magnificent football competition it's been now for over 30 years. Been through a few changes. One thing you can't fault about it is the passion for the footy and the great way it's played. It's spectacular to watch. Second quarter underway, Laramba versus Ginger Porter. And Ginger Porter with the first centre clearance. Laramba probably had hands on the footy initially. It's a long kick that drops just inside the attacking 50 for Ginger Porter. Laramba defence trying to paddle the ball towards the boundary line, but they managed to keep it in. Ginger Porter, the big fridge came out and missed the target there. Here's a chance, quick shot in towards goal, was under pressure. It's gone right across the face here for Ginger Porter. And now a little bit of a foot race on. Well, look, I'm guessing the big fella with the beard is Bryson Long myself. He goes long anyway, so it's long, but straight onto the chest of an opponent, Ginger Porter, with the mark, and then a spearing pass into the centre. And now they come grandstand side. That is Dallas Williams with the black sleeves on. Couldn't take the mark this time. Vincent Stafford picks up the footy for Laramba. Kicks it inside the attacking 50. Rank bounce there for the Laramba forwards. Dallas Williams comes back in for Ginger Porter to try and clear up. Gathers the footy. Goes backwards with the handball. It's under a fair bit of pressure. Handball back to Williams. It might be Dustin Oliver back there. He's waxing with it at the moment. Kick out towards the 50-metre line, but it's been marked by Laramba, and it's going to come straight back in. Vincent Stafford in a bit of space. Great defence there by Gingies. They've got a cross and got a hand on it. And now they outnumber the opposition 3-1. Dustin Oliver drew the player, slipped the handball off. It was spilt. Oliver has to go back after it again. They've missed him with the handball target this time. Trying to bust through was Joshua Tillmouth there for Laramba, close to the boundary line. And now over the line for a boundary throw-in. Kristen Dixon also there for Laramba.
Great work from Jamal Palmer there, number 22. Great pressure on the forward.
All right, so there's another change for the team sheet. Certainly some late changes to this Ginger Porter side. I went down and filled out the team sheet. And then as they came onto the ground, I saw about 6 blokes that weren't there when I filled it out. Yeah. Dallas Williams with the footy out here on the wing. Well, that's no so Scotty Young it was. This time he's also got black sleeves on, so 2 of them doing that for Ginger Porter. A little handball away now by Casey Lynch. Got it inboard and got it to a teammate too. Nice kick. Lazarus Ryder with the pass, and he's hit big Tim Pepperell on the chest. He's about 50 out from goal. He's got to pass off again. Gee, he's unselfish. Mark has been missed, but time to recover here for Ginger Porter, and the banana through for a goal anyway. Warwick Simmons, the goal kicker. One of their veterans. And one of the 2 number 24s I've got on my team sheet, but I'm pretty sure that one is Warwick. Spectacular goal in the end. He had to make up for it because the mark probably should have been taken.
Yeah. Well, lucky he got that goal.
And Tim Pepperell, like I said, he's played most of his footy probably in the back half, I reckon, through his career.
Yeah.
He's unselfish in the forward line. That's twice we've seen him take a mark within goal kicking range, but be willing to deliver to someone in a better position in the corridor.
That's it.
So all those years down in the back line, he should have been up forward. Except he's perhaps not greedy enough.
Yeah.
So about 3.5 minutes gone, second term. Ginger Porter, they now take the lead. The Upper India Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. They're 2 points in front, 4-2 to 4 goal, and they've got the ball straight inside the attacking 50 again. I think Warwick Simmons involved. He's kicked forward, partly smothered. They've still got another chance here. That's close. 38. Wait on the goal umpire here. Ginger Porter snapping towards goal. Desperate lunge there by the Laramba defender. It is. They've given it a goal. So a couple of quick ones for Ginger Porter. Might be Lazarus Ryder again.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, what a start to the second. This match has just been turned on its head. Laramba kicked the first 4 goals, which means Ginger Porter have kicked the next 5.
Yep.
It's what we call momentum swinging. Ball up back in the middle. Great contest between the two ruckmen flying high. This time a centre clearance for Laramba. Left boots up, might have been Marcus Glenn. Inside 50, they got a favourable bounce too, did the Roos. Oh, umpire spotted a free kick holding the ball just as they pinged it in towards goal. I think it had gone through too, but the free kick is going to come back for Ginger Porter. Inside their defensive 50.
Pin holding the ball there.
I just hope I'm calling the right bloke here. I'm calling this fella Lachlan Young, and he's had plenty of it, so I hope we've got it right. As I said, their numbers are a little bit difficult to read, Ginger Porter, when they're not right in front of us on the grandstand. There's a lovely kick too out of defence. Now they go out to the wing, and Scotty Young with the footy out there, or Dallas Campbell. It's black sleeves, one or the other. Just chipping it around as they move it forward. Ginger Porter, there's been about 4 or 5 short passes out of the back line. Now the longer one into the centre of the ground where the mark's been taken. Oh, I don't know if that's Remus Mullendad in the 22. Here's Dallas Williams.
I think that's Jackson Copp.
Oh, Jackson Copp. Yeah. Didn't have him down on my team sheet. Dallas Williams runs a long way with the footy. Got to the 50, then dished out the handball to Lynch. Lynch gives it to Simmons. Simmons back to Williams. Great pressure, Laramba.
Great pressure from the big fridge.
Well, they just kept coming at him.
He's working hard down there, the big fella.
The big fridge has slammed the door shut.
He's on his knees. I think he's had enough, eh?
I tell you what, they just kept coming, though. Tackle after tackle there, the Laramba defence. I think they can sense a little bit of urgency now that Ginger Porter been rattling on some goals, and I think that is Marcus Glenn that's gone onto the ball. That left foot keeps coming out now. Here's a snap in towards goal, maybe from, I reckon that's Lynch.
He's got it.
High one into the pocket. I don't know if anyone got hands on that. The umpire's blowing the whistle. Free kick will go to the Laramba defender.
38 again.
Yeah, Joshua Dixon.
I paid a 50.
That's handy because they were under the pump.
Yeah.
This relieves it now, and particularly if they can race up the other end and get a goal. They certainly have to try and arrest the momentum somehow now, the Roos.
Got a good matchup in Jamal and Lachlan Young down there, so see what happens here.
Stephen Robertson takes the mark out on the grandstand side wing. What a young gentleman he is. Strolled up my driveway a couple of weeks ago where I got a busted old bike and politely asked if he could take it. So he's got a busted old bike. It once belonged to me. Ball inside the attacking 50 here for Laramba. Here's a chance, shot at goal. Oh! It's bounced right across the face from one pocket to the other. Ashen Martin there got beat the ball, but just couldn't quite finish it off. And we'll get a ball up. Ginger Porter defenders shaping up to take a kick in, but it's gone out of bounds. So we'll get the ball up. Attempted soccer out of mid-air there by Vincent
Marcus
Stafford.
Glenn.
Marcus Glenn with the left foot around the corner. Laramba get the one they needed. They stopped the flow. Well, the run of goals for Ginger Porter. 5 straight. The Gingers have kicked. Now Laramba get their 5th on the board and the margin back to just 2 points. On the Yiperinia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. That was great. He's got his 2nd and spending plenty of time on the ball, not just in the forward line. No. We've got about 9 minutes.
9 minutes, yeah.
Or 8 minutes gone in this second term. Once again, it's tight. And footy from the centre, just paddled out towards the wing. I think that's Johnson there, Jacob Johnson for Ginger Porter. He couldn't take it with him. Back towards centre half forward for Laramba, and now a quick kick forward. Yeah. It's off the boot of Kristen Dixon, and we've got a mark. Only about 25-30 metres out from goal. Figure looks a little bit like Augustine Dixon. If it is, Laramba supporters will be pretty happy because he does know how to kick a goal, does Augustine. Son for the great Adrian Dixon. One of their 2004 Premiership heroes, or 2003 it might have been. It's a goal on the board. And Laramba. Now they respond with 2 goals of their own. This match just swinging around. The 29, yep, Augustine Dixon. I can still remember some of them.
There's a lot of Dixons on this team.
Yeah. Look, as we get back, CAAMA Radio gets back into the swing of footy each and every week, players will become a lot more recognisable.
Yeah.
Always we'll be asking, give us nice, neat team sheets, numbered, Christian name and surname. And gee, if you could do it in numerical order, that'd be a whiz too. So 6 goals straight for Laramba, 6 goals straight, 36. Ginger Port 5-2, 32, a 4-point lead now to the Roos on the Yiperinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Centre clearance will go Ginger Porter's way, and they send it out to that far side wing. Good contest out there. Eventually the ball does spill out Gingy's way, and now a direct kick into the centre. Big fella got the mark and played on. Little kick across the square to Shannon Brumby, and now Brumby will go long. Oh! Scott Young, so one was it up high there.
Took a leap up on his shoulders there, but couldn't hand it on.
Spectacular jump. Couldn't take the mark, and now Laramba are going to whisk the ball up the other end of the ground. They've already got it to the wing in 2 kicks. The third kick is a high. One's going to drop on the attacking 50-metre line. Football was taken by big Taylor Dixon there. Got a little handball away, but that's been stolen by Dallas Williams. Sweeping handball from him to Dustin Oliver, and a long kick from Oliver towards the wing. Good effort there by the Laramba player to get across and spoil. Then a soccer off the ground. Well done, Ashen Martin. Dustin Oliver back there on the defensive 50 for Ginger Porter. He picks it up. Another possession to him. Kicked it to the wing where the footy was taken by Lazarus Ryder. He's lost it when tackled. Augustine Dixon comes in. The handball to Joshua Dixon. A little bit of a semi-torpedo there. Free kick to Taylor Dixon. I reckon he's done a knee or a hamstring, but he's going to get a free kick. No, the free kick will go to his teammate. Yeah, I think Taylor wants off.
Done his calf or something there.
Yeah, I can recall him a few years back early on in a grand final, picking a hamstring in the first 5 minutes. Big fella, Taylor Dixon. He's just going to hand this ball back over to his teammate. And what a teammate to give it to, Marcus Glenn. We know he's a good kick for goal.
Sure is.
Well, that's a shame for Taylor Dixon. Oh, he's really struggling to get off the ground here. Fine young bloke. So shot a goal here. Marcus Glenn from right on 50. Jeez, he banged it with the left, and he's banged it straight through. He's got 3 on the board. And Laramba have kicked the last 3 in a row.
Surely can kick a goal, this bloke.
A beautiful kick. And down for that left, you mentioned too that shot grand final just too far out that day. I think it was about 70 metres. He was going to have to do it, but still welcome to take the kick. I mean, it was a grand final, and if something had happened, he'd done a Malcolm Blight.
Yeah.
Would have won him the game. So Laramba now 7 straight goals, 42. It's great goal kicking. Because they haven't all been easy shots. There's been some tough set shots in that. Ginger Porter 5-2, 32. 10-point lead to Laramba. On the Yiperinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. 13 minutes gone, second term. Ball up back in the middle. Oh, Timmy Pepperell's gone into the ruck there for Ginger Porter, but a centre clearance again here for Laramba. Long kick deep inside their attacking 50. Gingy's good numbers back there in defence. Without a really clean possession, they're able to paddle that one all the way out to a half-back flank. And now a handball does get it moving, and from the wing they'll finally get a kick away. Yeah, they've got it into the centre of the ground. Tim Pepperell takes the mark. The big fella plays on immediately. Kicks inside 50. Scotty Young stayed down this time. Last time he went to the sky. Now he gathers the crumbs from the pocket. Shot in towards goal. Great defence there by Laramba, and they'll rush it through for a behind.
Great work.
Scotty Young playing out of full forward. He's not tall.
But he can jump.
He's causing some headaches too. So Laramba out of their back line now, and they're going to do that down the far side of the ground. Footy's been marked. Is it Neil White, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniil, yeah. And has looked good on occasions today. Oh, good movement of the footy here through the middle of the ground by Laramba. Kick inside 50, perfect. Mark's taken, and a shot at goal coming up. Marcus Glenn again.
Kicked.
Three. 2 in this term and 1 in the first.
Right, great work from him,
He's a quality player, has been for a while. He's probably carrying an extra couple of kilos this year than what I've seen in the past. He's getting in the veteran category.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing town footy this year. He's more focused on community footy.
That's good news for Laramba.
Yep.
Bad news for town footy though, because you want to see the best from the bush in that comp.
Yep.
He's done it again.
Done it again.
Marcus Glenn is dead-eye dick today. He's now kicked 4 goals, 3 in their second term as Laramba have bounced back and given themselves a little bit of breathing space on that Yipper in the shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. 8 straight goals, 48, 5-3, 33, 15 points of difference.
Very accurate in some of the goals, Laramba.
They certainly are.
Yep.
Look, Taylem, if we're following the script here, I reckon Dindies will finish the quarter off with a couple of goals. That's how it's meant to go.
Yeah.
Backwards and forwards. Right now, Laramba on top, and a bit of it's coming out of the middle here. Tim Pepperell in the centre but not doing the ruck work. Probably the tallest bloke there for Ginger Port, and the smallest bloke got it and won the tap, but it's been roved by Laramba. Kick back to centre half forward. Well done, Kristen. Yeah, Kristen Dixon marking handball to Joshua, and now another handball off. That might be Augustine Dixon with the kick around the corner. They've finally missed a shot at goal, Laramba. Their first point on the board. Again, great movement of the footy out of the middle. They're on top there.
I think this is Kane Lynch taking the kick out.
Righto, Caney Lynch. G'day to Charlie Lynch and Matthew Lynch. A couple of champions from the past. One is dad, one is uncle for this fella here with the footy. Drew the player. Got the handball over the top to Farron Hayes. Of course, old Super Boot Francis Hayes, the coach of this side. The crumbs gathered by Dallas Campbell after the marking contest here for Ginger Porter. Finds big Tim Pepperell all on his own in the centre of the ground. Pepperell marks. Plays on with a little pass over the top. Taken at centre half forward by Warwick Simmons. He played on with a handball. Under a bit of pressure here. Quick snap in towards goal for Ginger Porter. Scotty Young up high trying to mark again, but this time a long clearing kick. Gets the footy to bounce almost up to the wing for Laramba. And there's Pepperell again. And he'll do just what he did about 20 seconds ago and send it forward for Gingies once more. Warwick Simmons takes the mark just inside the boundary line and right on the 50. He'll centre it up. Good team play. Jackson Kopp. He spent some time maybe playing tea tree in the last couple of years too.
I think for 2 years, eh?
Yeah. Been a great footballer for a long time, Jackson Kopp. I reckon he's been a captain of Ginger Porter in the past. Oh, there's a mark on the last line of defence. The big fridge.
Oh, he's doing great down back.
You open up the freezer at the top. Oh, spectacular jump, Kristen Dixon. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Crumbs gathered by Stephen Robertson. Dixon back up on his feet, receives a handball, gives another one forward. Oh, they're running forward in waves here, Laramba. Joshua Dixon gathers on the half-forward flank, kicks inside 50, fell short of Stafford on the lead out from full forward, holding the ball. Great passage of play. Ginger Porter hold it up just inside the defensive 50.
I think number 22 is Jamal. Right here.
Oh, Jamal Lynch.
Jamal Lynch, yeah.
So we've got him down as Kristen Dixon.
Don't think Kristen Dixon is playing.
Well, again, some late changes. There's some things going on down in the change room. Vincent Stafford's got a mark, 50 metres out from goal.
Yeah, he's going to take it.
So Jamal Lynch with the 22. Vincent Stafford, we have a fair old trophy cabinet. A few best on ground in grand final medals.
So he's a great player.
Kick on its way. It's going to go right to the line. They've got a mark on the line. Marcus Glenn again. This time a tough angle for a left footer. Might have to banana this. Oh, he thought about playing on to a teammate. I don't even reckon he was the 15 metres away. It's gone the banana. And missed on the near side. Went for the banana and got a lemon. And Laramba starting to add a few behinds to their total now. 8-3-51, Ginger Porter 5-3-33. They had 8 straight goals on the board. Dustin Oliver marks from the kick in for Ginger Porter. Passes nicely out to centre half back. They've got another mark.
They're in the loose, yeah.
Yep, loose man in the centre. Another mark taken here by Ginger Porter. Lazarus Ryder with the footy. He'll go long and straight down the middle. Warwick Simmons from behind has taken the mark, the veteran. He can go back and line up for goal from about 45 metres out, directly in front. Ginger Porter need this.
Use up his 30 seconds, I think.
There's only 20-something seconds left on the clock. Just to get a little bit of a lift before half-time, really, for Ginger Porter.
I'll get their hopes up.
Is it been Laramba's quarter? Warwick Simmons with a kick on its way. He's given it a nice old heave-ho, and he's put it through. Got his second on the board, Warwick Simmons, right on the half-time siren. Very entertaining first half of footy that has been, and as is always the case in bush footy, not a lot between them. Laramba are 8 goals, 250, Ginger Porter 6-3-39. So an 11-point lead on the Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. I will quickly take you through the goal kickers. We'll start with Laramba. 4 to Marcus Glenn, 1 in the opening term and 3 in that second quarter there, and he just missed another shot at goal from a tight angle not too long before the bell. 1 goal each to Lorenzo Long, Augustine Dixon, Shane Dixon and Joshua Dixon. If your name's Dixon, you're probably going to get on the score sheet by the looks of that. For Ginger Porter, 2 goals each to Lazarus Ryder and Warwick Simmons, and 1 apiece for Scott Young and Christopher Mills. So third term about to get underway. Back to local football action. I think the big fridge has been moved into the ruck for Laramba, but it's Ginger Porter that get the centre clearance kick. And young Johnson, who got boot the ball, gets to the back of the pack. Timmy Pepperell doing the roving, the big fella. Couldn't break away with a footy. And now Preston Glenn will clear for Laramba. Nice kick, 2 out to the grandstand side, half-back flank. He gained about an extra 10 yards after it bounced too, because it rolled forward. Now Ginger Porter, Warwick Simmons, linking up with the handball here. They've overrun it though, and that gives Laramba a little bit of a chance. Darren Goodwin hooked a kick around the body. Got it outside the defensive 50, but the mark was taken. What is that, Lynch?
Kane Lynch, number 9.
Yeah, Kane Lynch, number 9. Didn't have him down on the team sheet. He's passed off and found a teammate with the footy, Lachlan Young.
No, he's had a lot of touches, this fella here.
Mostly down the back line too.
I think he's up forward now.
Yeah, I reckon the move up forward is probably about halfway through the second term. Opening term, he had half a dozen possessions in the defensive 50.
He's doing good.
Kick on its way as a real floater. Top of the goal square. And Bryson Long got fingertips on it there for Laramba. Gee, quick little snap in towards goal. Tight angle. Tried to bounce it through, but 3 for 1 behind. It's the first score of the term. 1.5 minutes gone. Whistle at the kick in there. Not too sure what that was about. Umpire's just going to make the player kick it in again.
Yeah.
Preston Glenn, sorry mate, you don't get 2 possessions for that one. You just get the 1. He'll play on. Had a little bit of a run out of the pocket and then goes long with the kick to the back flank. Lynch took away the front of the marking contest there from Ashwin Pepperell. Pepperell doing well to chase up the footy. Just couldn't get a handle on it. And eventually Lynch does pick it up. His kick forward. He got a little bit of a push as he got boot the ball. It's gone out of bounds on the full. Big Bryson Long to take the kick in.
Good
for
pressure
Laramba.
there for the Laramba Roos.
Just takes his time over this and he'll go long and up the line. He's looking for
fly.
Jamal Lynch. Went for another one of those specky marks, but Johnson took the front position away from him, Jacob Johnson. Now Lynch ends up with the footy, under pressure. Little handball away, got it over towards Perrin Heffernan. He can't gather. Quick kick forward by Lazarus Ryder. Gets it to Timmy Pepperell. Dished out the handball. Here's a chance. Snap a goal for Ginger Porter has gone through. Dwayne Huddleston, the goal kicker.
Good work there from Timmy Pepperell, just leading his player in and handling it out.
I like what the big fella's done up in the full line.
He's been unselfish at the moment.
Hasn't got a goal to his name, but he's been willing to hand out assists, probably 3 assists, a couple of short passes and a handball. So good effort from him, and well done to Dwayne Huddleston to finish it off. It's not a surname I'm really familiar with.
Huddleston.
Sounds like
I haven't heard that before.
Sounds like a English breakfast tea or something. Have a nice cup of Huddleston.
Yeah.
So there's only 4 points of difference. Again on the Yiparinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Laramba up by 4 points, 8-2 to 7-4. Laramba get the centre clearance. Kick bounces towards centre half forward. knocked back into the centre of the ground as Ginger Porter now paddled the ball forward. Young Johnson. No, it's not Johnson. In fact, it's Casey Lynch towards centre forward. Little kick from there. I think that was off Shannon Brumby's boot. Got it to the top of the goal square. Bryson Long bursting out of the back line. Has a bounce. Runs all the way to centre half back and then thumps it long. Footy up towards the wing. Gee, plenty of Ginger Porter players around here and not many for Laramba. And as a result, the Gingies will send it forward again. Kick goes towards centre half forward. And Tim Pepperell, long way out from goals, taking the mark. He's been looking for a pass all day, and this time he says no. 55 metres out.
Wish him luck.
Look, I've enjoyed watching this bloke play footy since he was a 17-year-old. Wish he'd ventured in and played a bit more town. I don't know if he's played much at all. Started off at Western Arundel, and now over at Ginger Porter.
That's him.
Kick from 52. He got very close to the man on the mark to get that distance. I reckon he's just made it. He has. Timmy Pepperell doesn't pass this time. Pepperell puts it through the perpendiculars. With a prodigious punt too.
Good kick.
Well done.
Big fella there.
He deserved one. He's been handing them out. So Ginger Porter. First 2 goals of the third term, and now they're back in front. You bring your shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. I tell you, you can actually have a sponsor that just sponsored lead changes, and they get about 15 mentions a week, I reckon.
Yeah.
There's a lead change sponsored by Yipperia Shopping Centre. Always entertaining stuff, the bush footy. It's been an entertaining day down here. A couple of close ones preceded this one. Papunya over Tea Tree and Alpara over Yunamu. Ball moving forward in Gingy's direction again after the centre bounce. Handball over the head of Lachlan Young. The big Fridge bursting through.
I think the Gingies got scared to tackle him there.
He had both swinging doors open. Crumbs taken off hands by Vincent Stafford. He'll kick inside 50 now for Laramba. Well done, Dallas Williams.
Town.
Took the mark in defence, indicating to his teammates, slow it down, slow it down. That's unusual for bush footy. Normally it's play on, play on. And a 50. Maybe taking his time there. Maybe he just sort of drew the player, Randy Waco, off the mark or something.
Pretty smart there from Dallas.
He looked to go sideways and backwards a bit.
He's going down the guts.
Right up the middle. Oh, Kyle Ryder up with the one hand. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Crumbs spilled down in Laramba's favour. They link up with handball through the middle. Then the nice pass to Augustine Dixon, who marks on the chest at half forward. Kick came from Joshua Tillmouth. Another 50. This time against Gingies.
Left, right and centre, the 50s are coming in.
Are they? Oh, that's not a 50. That's
Is
about
it
a 35.
35?
Yeah. I reckon there was a couple of short ones yesterday too. Don't buy real estate in Alice Springs.
There's been a handful this week. A lot of 50s and 25s.
Augustine Dixon, he kicked a goal in the second term. Augustine, normally a pretty reliable set shot.
See if we can get this one.
40 metres out. Probably should be 30. Should have been 30 out. Very close to the man on the mark. But a great looking kick off the boot.
Big sticks.
The goal umpire down there doesn't do anything except rock the head back to watch it go straight over the eyeballs. And Laramba, well, they get the response. They're back in front. No, yes, they are. Yes. It's just like every time someone kicks a goal, someone else is back in front. 2 to Augustine Dixon. It's Laramba 9-2-56. Ginger Porter 8-4-52. Yipperia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. We've had about 7.5 minutes played. The clock's counting up this time on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been confusing me lately.
Yep. It's up. Normally goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, like the old way, I'd rather not have a clock and not know. Used to love the old mystery of not knowing if the bell was going to go or not in time on Laramba. They got the centre clearance. They knocked it out towards the wing, and then a kick eventually came back towards centre forward. Oh, geez, some good tackling there. Randy Waco tried to bust his way through, but got through one tackle, not the second. And the free kick for Ginger Porter at half back. Come across ground, over the head of Dallas Williams. So Dustin Oliver now in pursuit of the footy. Jamal Lynch right there with him against each other. They were teammates yesterday. Ball spills out to Dallas Williams. Tried to tap it forward, but Lynch was in the road again. Dustin Oliver goes back in. He's the one who got the kick away in the end. Dwayne Huddleston there on the wing for Ginger Porter. Over to Lachlan Young. Young will kick it. Little torpy inside 50. Tough one for Timmy Pepperell. Wearing him like a glove. Big Bryson Long. He got the spoil away. But Ginger Porter got the crummers. Oh, caught the tackle. That's holding the ball.
He's pinned there.
Good tackling. Well done there by Laramba defence.
Great work there from the big fella and Bryson.
Kick's been smothered, but the man over the mark. Another 50-metre penalty. So it's a third one of those in the last minute or so. This one's a bit more like 50. Umpire Scotty Minnis. He'd know how to measure him out.
There you go, Daniel White.
Laramba decided against the kick. They went the handball to Daniel White. He was under pressure and had to give his handball back towards Joshua Dixon. It's all under the pump here for Laramba. Vincent Stafford picks up, stripped of the ball, and running away now for Gingies is Dallas Williams. Had a bounce. Under pressure in the end when he got his kick forward, the big Fridge. He's parked himself at the back of the kitchen there on the defensive 50, taking a mark. Another whistle here. A bit of action at the other end of the ground after the ball left.
It's another 50. Got a yellow card.
So we'll get a 50. Your cards come out. I don't know if it's one or two cards. But if a Laramba player is being sent off, I'm not sure how they get the 50.
No, I think it's a Gingies player and
one of each.
This fella here walking off.
Meanwhile, we'll just play on with the big Fridge who spears the pass.
Glenn.
Glenn on the lead out from full forward.
I think I just hurt his chest there a bit.
He couldn't get out of the road of that one. Oh, lucky he got it on the chest if it hit him on the chin.
A good kick from the big
He'd
Fridge.
be out. Meanwhile, we've got a player sent off from each side. I'm not too sure. Laramba have just placed. Oh, they had someone else come off as well.
Yeah.
All right. Got to be careful of that after yesterday. Now Marcus Glenn to shoot for his 5th goal. 30 metres out, directly in front. He's looked good in front of the big sticks all day, and again he's put another one straight through the middle.
That's a bag for him.
Laramba get their 10th, 10-2, 62, and a 10-point lead over Ginger Porter, 8-4-52. Your Barinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. It's going to be hard to go past Marcus Glenn when I'm thinking about a best player for today. 5 goals. $11 minutes gone, third term. Yeah, he could be headed for a 6 or 7, 8. If he keeps it going.
I think that was Jacob Johnson that just came off with a yellow card.
What a shame. Good young player.
Yeah.
When it's one from each team, though, I suppose the numbers stay even out on the ground.
Yeah.
I hate the disadvantage of it because sometimes umpires get it wrong. Not much, but sometimes if they do and you're down 10 minutes and it was a wrong call, it determines a game. Ball up back in the middle. Pretty even that run contest. Another centre clearance for Laramba. Slammed to centre half forward. Standing in the road, Ginger Porter defence able to mark and clear that. They get it out to that far side wing. Who do you reckon that was?
Jordan Oliver.
Jordan Oliver.
Very
His
good
kick intercepted. Laramba able to run the ball through the middle of the ground. Long kick inside 50 and waiting for it. Easy mark on the chest. Randy Waco, I think it is.
Number 38.
Oh, rightio. Went with Joshua Dixon then. Got a shot at goal coming up from 40 out. 31. Shane Dixon again. Kick one in the first term. I reckon he might have spent a bit of time on the pine since the first term, Shane Dixon.
See if he can slot this one through the big sticks.
The blanket, as he was once known. Used to smother the opposition across half-back. That's a beautiful looking kick off the boot. It's drifted late in the breeze though.
Just over the post.
One behind. Laramba 10-3-63. Ginger Porter 8-4-52. Your Barinya Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Almost 13 minutes gone in the third term. And Lynch able to just casually play on out of the full back. Pop the short pass over to Scott Young, who's marked on the defensive 50. So he was up forward early in the game and now he's gone to half back. The pass to centre half back for Ginger Porter. A bit of a run into the middle and a long kick goes inside 50 through the hands of the marking contest. Crumbs gathered by Warwick Simmons quickly onto the boot. He's just missed. Through for a point at the other end of the ground. Gee, it was just a kick in a second ago.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's up the other end.
Took them only 2 kicks. Impressive.
I've seen a passage of just 2 kicks here one day. It was Ginger Porter as well. I reckon the Mack truck hoisted one to the middle, and then Darren Young got onto a talk from the middle and no one was in the goal square. Sort of thing that happens in bush footy. They try it. Might be Jamal Lynch out there on the far side wing.
I think that's Daniel White.
All right. Ball over the boundary line. We've got a boundary throw in. So 14 minutes gone.
Very high scoring game.
Term. It's good value.
Yeah.
They're flat 20-minute quarters. No time on. So we actually lose a bit of playing time quite often when the ball goes through for a goal or behind. Footy up for grabs here. Cross half forward. Huddleston picks it up for Ginger Porter. The handball over to Cole Ryder. Ryder kicks, looking for Simmons. Oh, spectacular jump from the defender. But the crumbs fall down to Lachlan Young and he rolls it through for another one to Ginger Porter. Just when the margin looked like it was getting away from them, they brought it back to less than a goal, and that Laramba defender still down. Spectacular leap to spoil.
I think he's winded himself there, eh, Stan?
I hope it's just wind. And upholding the shoulder. Well done.
Good up.
Back up, Ashen Martin it was. Lachlan Young, the goal kicker. He's deserved to get one.
He's playing very good at the moment.
Margin back to less than a goal. Laramba 10-3-63, Ginger Porter 9-5-59. Your Perinia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. 15 minutes gone, third term. We're none the wiser as to who's going to win this one. Typical goal for goal bush footy. Umpy sorting them all out for the 6-6-6. We lose a few more seconds waiting for that one all the time these days. Laramba been pretty good out of the centre most of the game, and they are again. High floating kick goes towards centre half forward. Vincent Stafford was in the marking contest. He couldn't take it. Gingy's clear with a high kick out towards the wing. Difficult one there to try and mark. And as a result, Laramba able to send this one forward to Jamal Lynch. Got a favourable bounce on the attacking 50.
Oh, it's called a trip.
Called a trip. And a 50.
Yeah, consent.
Anthony Wilyuka.
Can't be talking to the umpires these days.
No. Anthony Wilyuka with the free kick for Ginger Porter. Another very short 50.
I think it was a 25, eh?
Muzzle have him. Lachlan Young will receive the pass. He'll take the mark, and now we switch play right over to the far side of the ground. Might be Elijah Bloomfield who's got the kick inside 50. Big punch away from the fridge. He's gained about 30 metres with that one. Punch the cauliflower out of that. Oh,
Dustin
the kick into
Oliver.
the centre. Beautifully done, Dustin Oliver. Came off half-back mark from the chest and it passed to Jake Smith, who's marked just outside the attacking 50.
He's going for it.
Very clever to get around the man on the mark. Smith, he goes for goal and puts it through. Good footy, Ginger Porter, and now they're back in front.
On by 2 points.
Jake Smith, he's first of the game.
Talented player, that young fella.
Yep, like Timmy Pepperell, someone else who's also played for Western Arundel. Of course, strong family connections between those two clubs.
That's it.
Ginger Porter 10-5-65, Laramba 10-3-63. 2-point lead to Ginger Porter on the Uperinia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. 17 minutes gone. Exciting third term. Gingies have had the better of it. They were down by 11 points at the main break, and now they're 2 points in front. Back to not in the centre for the ball up. And well done. Laramba, the ruckman, actually did his own roving. Kick towards Stafford. Up again in the marking contest at centre half forward. Jamal Lynch got a little handball out of the pack. It's been picked off. Dustin Oliver having some influence on the game now for Ginger Porter. But his kick forward has been cut off. And a mark taken by Jason Campbell, who sends it back to half forward. Off hands. Caught a tackle. Did a little bit of a waltz there, the two players holding hands. But eventually Gingy's get a kick away and Cole Ryder marks on the wing. Grandstand side of the ground. Dustin Oliver again, the player in the action back there to get it to him. Ball off hands. Laramba have got it at half back. Some nice footy there by Joshua Tilmouth. Had a couple of bounces, passed off to Daniil White. And now White centres it up, the kick into the middle. Has to be precise, it is. Mark's been taken by Augustine Dixon, played on out of bounds. Bit of a wobbly kick inside 50. Marcus Glenn in the pocket, great pressure. Rolls it in towards goal and just wide. Couldn't get his 6. Great pressure by the Gingy defender back there too. I think it was Kane Lynch.
Well, actually, might have been
his orange boots kicking in now.
Yeah, Kane Lynch, that's the one.
Yeah, that was a great chase. And a beautiful clearing kick from full back too. They're going to get a free and be allowed to play on with the advantage, Ginger Porter. So long and up the half forward now to Warwick Simmons, who's taken the mark. He'll play loose on the 50. Mark's taken. Lazarus Ryder runs in towards goal. 30 metres out. Kick across goal, but a mark's been taken.
Unselfish from him.
And a goal on the board now.
That's
Casey Lynch.
Casey Lynch, eh?
And now Ginger Porter. A little bit of breathing space for them. The margin out to 8 points on the Yipper in your shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. Exciting passage of play.
Yeah, very good work from Gingies there.
All the way from full back.
I think it's just those short 45s that really count, hey, Stan?
Yeah, the opposition have trouble. You're either deciding you're going or you're staying, and then you get caught in no man's land when there's that little change of angle.
That's it.
Oh, it's been a great third quarter of footy, in particular by Ginger Porter. They've kicked 5 goals to Laramba's 2. We need a change here for Ginger Porter. Floyd Spratt comes onto the ground and
for the 666.
Yeah, see, if you can't interchange after a goal, when do you do it? You do it when the play's on. It's dangerous as a coach.
Yeah.
Good ruck work there. It's Darren Goodwin in the ruck for Laramba, and slim of build, but got some spring. Free kick's going to go to Farron Hayes for Ginger Porter. Kicks out. Just lurking out on that far side of the ground in plenty of space. Young with a couple of bounces. The kick inside 50 is a beauty. The mark on before the bell. Be a shot at goal there. That mark was taken before the bell.
I think I'm going to back him on this one, Stan.
Just Casey Lynch again?
Yep.
Just kicked the last one.
Oh, we'll get these kids off the field.
Margin 7 points at the moment. We've got a shot after the siren here. The ball hit the chest, I reckon, a half a second before the bell went.
Very good timing.
So Casey Lynch to shoot for goal.
Lines up.
Chance for the 6th for the term here for Ginger Porter. It's a great kick.
It through.
And look at his teammates come to greet him too. They've come from everywhere. That's a team lifter just before 3/4 time. And what it does too is it gives Ginger Porter a 13-point lead at the final break. 12-5-77 to Laramba 10-4-64. It's the Yipper in your shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. It's been momentum swings all game.
Yep.
Laramba at the start, then Gingies came back, Laramba on top again. But that's probably the best onslaught of all in that third term, Taylem.
Yeah, sure is.
Ginger Porter, 13-point lead at the final break. We'll give you some goal kickers and then take a short break ourselves. Starting with Ginger Porter, we've got 2 goals each for Casey Lynch, and they both just came in probably the last minute and a half of the call. 2 also for Lazarus Ryder and Warwick Simmons, and 1 each for Jake Smith, Scott Young, Lachlan Young, Christopher Mills and Tim Pepperell. And for Laramba, well, Marcus Glenn has got 5. He had 4 at half time, added another in that term. 2 to Augustine Dixon, 1 each for Lorenzo Long, Shane Dixon and Joshua Dixon. You're listening to CAFL Community Footy on CAAMA Radio 8 Kin FM. Stay with us. It's going to be an exciting final term, not too far away. We'll have a short break, but be back soon.
I forgot to pause of the last quarter.
$13 points of difference on the Yipper in your shopping centre sponsored scoreboard. 20 minutes away from finding out whether or not Laramba can go 3-zip.
Yeah.
Or
no, we got a 666 rule again.
Will that result in a free kick? Do they start the warnings again each term?
Not sure. It's Ginger Porter again.
So I reckon it must be for each term because I don't know.
It's not in place, so I think it
Fair
might.
enough. Let's
Yeah, be
just
a
show
ball
some
up.
common sense. Yeah, Gingy player now running down into the 50.
Yep.
The players, they're all ready to go. I don't even think I heard a siren. Oh, Humphrey went to bounce that, and then he
There
stopped
he
and he
goes.
realised too, he
Yeah.
held it off. Oh, 2 little short sirens there to get the final term underway and just thumped out of the middle. Good ruck work there by Laramba.
Oh,
Bryson
here we
Long's
go.
gone into the ruck. Long kick from just outside 50. This is going to drop in the
It's
goal
clear.
square. Oh, offhand, still in play. Out into the pocket now on that far side, and it goes out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw-in.
Great work there from Kane Lynch. He's dominating lately in the back line.
Good work in the middle too. Big Bryson Long has gone into the ruck and played most of the game in defence. He won the tap, and then he got the centre clearance kick too. Jamal Lynch to do some ruck work in the forward line here for Laramba. I don't know if Gingy's... Oh no, he didn't know. He wasn't the nominee in the end. Gingy's, well, they tried to get it out, but a good smother there has kept it on the attacking 50-metre line for Laramba. Big pack on top of this one. The umpire's called holding the ball. Free kick to Ginger Porter.
I think he's going to switch it.
Ooh, gave away a fair bit of ground there to Scotty Young in the back pocket. He goes to the opposite back pocket. Now we come grandstand side of the ground. And Katie Lynch with the footy out of bounds. Back inboard, straighten it up a little bit. Nice pass. And the mark. Foot. Whoop, another whistle there.
Yeah, it's another 25.
So have we got a 25, have we?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, it might be a 50, to be honest. Young didn't know what, didn't move back on the mark.
I didn't realise we'd brought that in. A 25?
25 or a 50?
They're not 50.
Yeah, they're like a 30.
Kick went to half forward, big fist on the footy, got it out of the danger area from Randy Waker. Laramba now can break off half back.
Oh, they're very good on this.
Long kick, bounces to the half forward flank.
Oh,
Dived on top
I think
of
he's
that.
knocked
Might be
himself out.
Augustine Dixon hurt himself. Play on the call, and Ginger Port end up with a mark on the back point of the square. The umpires wisely whistled this up with a
He
player
stopped the
hurt.
game.
Stopped the play. Now,
I think he's winded himself. He landed on the ball there, Augustine.
oh, right. Yeah, well, that will knock the wind out of him. And
Yep.
could crack a rib or two potentially as well.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. Not the best feeling, eh?
He's not going to enjoy any of his mates cracking jokes with him after the game either, because that hurts. So does sneezing. He's up on his feet now. And umpire lets play go on as Ginger Porter take possession at centre half back. Christopher Mills has gone down to the back line. Pass out to the wing is a good one. Lazarus Wright has taken the mark. A little bit of run for him from Dallas Williams. He goes over the top, out wide, half forward flank area. Ball gathered just inside the boundary line by Floyd Spratt. Nice kick from him.
Last goal kick in, Casey Lynch.
He's got it just inside the 50, Casey Lynch.
Pinpoint.
Oh, just over the head of Warwick Simmons on the lead, waiting at the back. It might be Jake Smith.
Yeah, that
He
is.
banged it through from a metre out. Ginger Porter get the first goal of the final term. And they're able to open the margin up. It's almost the biggest margin we've had today now. 19 points on the Uperindia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Second goal for Jake Smith. He and Casey Lynch playing that sort of small forward opportunist role.
Right,
Crumbing
Casey's
goals.
playing good at the moment. He's been doing his role.
They got the footy back in the middle pretty quick this time, and just if I was a Laramba player at the moment, I'd be banging it in as quick as I could, because they're the team that need to rattle on some goals now. Margin out to 19 points in favour of Ginger Porter. Plenty of time, 4 minutes gone in this turn. Bryson Long does the ruck work and taps it to himself down to Marcus Glenn, who swung around on that trusty left boot. Actually, I don't think it was Marcus Glenn, because he's up there at full forward. There's Marcus Glenn. He picks it up after the smother. Got the handball away and a snap at goal. Gone through. Shane Dixon kicks it.
I think he done a little bit of handstand after that kick.
Well, brilliant. He deserved it too, because probably the one that caused the turnover, and then he got it back from Marcus Glenn. Just trying to pick up who that was with the left boot out of the middle then. That might be Joshua Dixon.
Yeah, it was Joshua Dixon.
Centre clearance kick. All their veterans combining there, Joshua Dixon, Shane Dixon and Marcus Glenn, would all be in the 30-year-old range, I reckon.
Yep.
Shane Dixon's got his second. The blanket warming up. Bryson Long, he's looking good in the middle there. He's got the tap down this time. Lynch. He's going to be given a free kick. Hellball not in possession. Casey Lynch about to burst out of the centre anyway. Dallas Williams running for him on the grandstand side wing. He ignores that and goes to the other wing. Did you put a player out there, gathered and put the little handball out in front of himself, and some nice toe to regather. High kick inside 50, Warwick Simmons. Lead out from full forwards, taking the mark. The Gingies they just seem to be finishing the stronger here. Back half of that third term and the start of this final term.
Yeah, it's good from Warwick there. He's putting his body on the line.
He's kicked 2 goals, both at this end of the ground in the second term. Handy late inclusion, because he wasn't down there when I did their team sheet.
He's right in the pocket. It's going to be hard for him.
I think young Lyndon Mulladan might have missed out in favour of one of the veterans here. Warwick Simmons towards goal. It's just across the face, 3 for 1 behind. Margin increases to 20 points on the Euphornia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. The big fridge down at full back brings the ball back into play. Ooh. Big kick cleared the marking contest. Jamal Lynch was in that marking contest. The crumbs were gathered at the back. Kick around the corner from Augustine Dixon to a pretty entertaining contest on the wing. One Laramba player up early. Nice handball, Dallas Williams. Got it over to Chris Mills. Mills scrubs a kick to Huddleston, who takes it centre half forward for Ginger Porter. High kick towards the top of the goal square, but only Laramba defenders back there. And the chest mark's been taken by Jason Campbell. Been pretty solid in defence today.
Sure has been.
Pretty solid in build as well, Jason Campbell. That's a solid old kick too. It's a bit of an inside-out spiral into the middle. No one went for it for Laramba. All on their own, take the mark in the middle of the ground. I reckon that might be Jordan Oliver. Long kick goes inside 50. Crumbs gathered by Jake Smith. He gets around one. His handball intercepted. He opened the double doors then and trapped the footy. Now the kick out of defence. Joshua Dixon gets it back into the middle for Laramba. Bouncing ball up for grabs. Here's a quick kick forward. Jamal Lynch marks it centre half forward. 2 on 2 inside 50. Glenn on the lead. Got hands on it. Couldn't hold on. Good pressure from the defence. Scotty Gunn's taken high.
Caught him high there.
Yeah, he'll get a free kick. Advantage given to Ginger Porter.
And Kane Lynch.
Yeah, Kane Lynch will run it out of defence, and he's got the luxury of 3 bounces from the defensive 50.
Straight to his brother.
Lynch to Lynch. Casey with it just backward of the wing, grandstand side. Short pass inboard. Pretty good. Footy taken by Lazarus Ryder. Nice game from him today. Another short pass over to Jackson Kopp. Kopp will play on. Another short pass. Just chipping it around here. The Gingies, very clever.
Very good.
Jordan Oliver with the footy. They're running for him on the far side of the ground, but he's going to go long and direct, and it's going to clear the marking contest. Bit of pressure back there. Gingy's looking to get Jake Smith onto the footy. Umpire spotted a free kick. Player held with it, not in possession, and the free kick will go to Laramba on the last line of defence.
I think that was in Tyrone Hayes.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, there's 2 number 2s.
Yeah, there is. Yep. That's the other one I've got on my list, so they've given me both of them at least. That's something. Lorenzo Long got the footy here. For Laramba. He's looking for Jamal Lynch on the wing. Front
Great
position,
body work
good grab.
from Jamal Lynch.
Good grab. Now he'll play on around the man on the mark. I reckon there's 2 number 5s out there too. That's not Cole Ryder that was standing on the mark. Ball inside. 50 here. Chance for Daniil White to go in towards goal. Outside of the boot has just missed. Might have even clipped the post, that one. Point on the board to Laramba. They tried to surge now. They're back to within 12 points on the Euphornia Shopping Centre. Sponsored scoreboard. Ginger Porter kicking straight up the middle to Lachlan Young. Taking the mark inside the centre square.
Now Jordan Oliver.
Right, that's Jordan Oliver. He's got it out wide on the wing. His pass is a beauty too. Jake Smith marks half forward flank. Trading a bit of havoc up there. One of the game's gone, Jake Smith. Long kick. Goes right to the top of the goal square. In the end, no one got hands on that. It rolls to the back. Big Bryson Long, the first one to get back there for Laramba. Tried the little handball in front of himself. Big hefty hip and shoulder there. High kick out of the back line will go.
It's still in play.
They nearly marked it on the bench.
That's in play, isn't it?
Yeah, the assistant coaches actually stuck their hands out to mark that. I reckon it fell inside the line.
Yeah, it fell inside the line, but...
And, it may have been blown back over by the breeze. Maybe if Flighter was over, but gee whiz. I think they're a bit unlucky there. So we've got a number 2. Tyrone Hayes.
Yep, that's the one. Big thumping kick into the forward 50.
Beautiful kick. The fridge
And a
waits
big
under.
fridge.
There he is. He swallows it.
He's playing great.
Swallowed that like a frozen meal. Kick out the half back is good. Darren Goodwin took the mark and he'll play on. Jamal Lynch loose on the wing. Didn't get the bounce
good
he
pressure
wanted.
from Scotty Young.
Oh, Scotty Young comes to meet him.
That's
broke
a
the
trip.
tackle, then trip. Now he plays on with a handball to Joshua Tillmouth. He looks for Glenn
Good
on the
leg.
leg. He's taken the mark. He can go back and line up for his 6th goal. Great passage of play again. Jamal Lynch involved. Scotty Young was desperate and desperately unlucky in the end. And what a pass to Marcus Glenn.
Yeah, great kick there from Joshua Tillmouth.
Talent, that lad. He made his debut half a dozen years ago at the ripe old age of 13 in senior footy. Marcus Glenn is a beautiful
He's going
kick.
for 6.
He's put it through and it's game on at Albrecht Oval. Only 7 points of difference now on the Epperinia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. Always close in bush footy. 3 close ones here at Albrecht today.
That's it.
13-6-84 Ginger Porter. Now they're hanging on. Laramba are coming home with a wet sail. 12-5-77. 11 and a half minutes gone, final term. Oh, we could have a 6-6-6 issue here as Lazarus Ryder quickly gets inside the 50. Now there's a Laramba player out. They might have a warning up their
I think
sleeve.
there's a free kick here now.
The whistle's gone. We know there's some 6-6-6 issues. Which way is this going to go? Is it a free kick? Is it a warning? We're waiting.
It's a ball up.
We're just going to get a ball up, which I think is a good result. I'd hate to see something like that determine the game. Ball slapped forward in Laramba's direction after the ruck contest. Not very far in their direction though. It's only about 5 metres forward of the centre circle. A big pack develops around it again. The umpire calls for another ball up. 7 points the lead at Ginger Porter. 7.5 minutes to go. The clock counting down in this term.
Yeah.
Or, I was going to say centre clearance kick, but it hasn't really cleared the centre. Might have cleared all, but it went higher than long. Now it's tapped inside 50. Jamal Lynch 40 metres out. Laramba onto the boot.
And he slotted it.
Oh, yes, he's kicked a great goal. And there's only 1 point the difference now. That was a beauty.
I think the Laramba Roos are on fire here. Got the momentum.
First goal to Jamal Lynch, but he's had a pretty good game. Another one that came in late after they hit someone down in the 22 jumper. 1 point the difference. Ginger Porter leading Laramba on the Epperinia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. 7 minutes to go, final term. A thriller at Albrecht Oval. Been like that all day. 10-point win for Opara over Yuendamu in the game before this, and earlier on Papunya 3-point winners over Tea Tree. It's been a great day of footy here at Albrecht Oval. Wish we were at Traeger Park, in the centre of Australian football. Here go Laramba out of the middle again. High kick inside 50. Big pack flies for it. 3 players from each club went up for that one. Ball spills down now to Jordan Oliver. He can't take with him. Soccer off the ground by Dustin Oliver. Gets the footy up to Dallas Williams.
The big fridge.
Oh, the fridge. Smothers the
Great
handball.
work from him.
Then he gathers. Oh, on the cricket pitch, caught in the tackle. Oh, high fend off. High fend off. Free kick to Gingies. Casey Lynch will take it. Oh, he looked like he was about to burst through. Big Kelvin A to Kelvin White. Pass out to the wing for Ginger Porter, marked by Dallas Williams. So you can hear it in the crowd too, in the grandstand. They're getting excited. Short pass from Williams. Oh, it was dangerous. Good spoil. Well done to Neil White. Keeps it on the wing for Laramba.
Working hard in there.
Big pack over the top of this. The umpy lets it go. Lynch slips a handball out to Chris Mills. Mills with a torpedo out of the pack. The chest mark taken just inside the defensive 50 for Ashen Martin by Laramba. And he'll clear with the kick out to the back flank to big Bryson Long. Long does just what his surname suggests. Here goes Long. Oh, to Neil White, good body roll. Jamal Lynch runs under the
I think he's
footy
going to have a shed shot here.
One bounce, 50 out in towards goal. He can't kick it this time. Glenn caught behind, forced a punch. The Gigi defence up to it. Oh, great play back there.
Great work from Kane Lynch.
Kane Lynch was it, well done. He's cleared out to the half-back flank.
He's got no options.
Huddleston over the top here for Ginger Porter. He marks it. They're still backward of the wing on the far side of the ground. Short pass, Huddleston over to Lachlan Young. Now they're just forward of the wing, inching forward here, Ginger Porter, and hanging on to a 1-point lead. Dustin Oliver comes back onto the ground. They want him out there. Cole Ryder's taken the mark, half-forward flank. He'll pass short and out wide back to Huddleston, who kept running forward, so a couple of possessions for him in this passage of play. Now he sends it up to centre forward through the hands of Lynch. Good recovery from him. Gets a handball away to Young. Young ducks through the tackle. Handball's back to Lynch. 4 Laramba defenders back there to hold it up. They're desperate. The little handball goes back inside 50.
Great
Quick kick out of there.
Laramba Roos.
And the Roos are now away, but the kick into the centre, cut off by Dustin Oliver. He's off, he's taken the boots off as well. Pass out to Huddleston, through his hands on the half-forward flank. Now a pack developing around it. Footy about 80 metres out from the Gingy goal. They've got a 1-point lead at the moment. There's Lachlan Young, the handball to Cole Ryder. Quick kick is a torpedo, and it falls into the lap. Scotty Young or Dallas Williams it was, they spilt the mark.
Great work from
Now
Laramba
Laramba
there.
out of the back line. Short pass is a good one.
I think he's just going to take his time with Young Daniel.
Daniel White with a footy. Short pass out wide is good. Chest mark's been taken. Side Martin it is. He'll go longer up towards the wing. No one there for Laramba. Scotty Young back there first for Ginger Porter. Gee, they're tired. They're up and down on the one spot, some of these players. Handball over to Lazarus Ryder. He runs through the wing. Good vision. Hooked the pass back into the centre. And found Lachlan Young. Good game from this man. He slows it down. Gee, she's exciting stuff at the moment. Young, another short one. Now from just forward of the wing, long kick towards the top of the goal square. Out comes Warwick Simmons. 2 gloves, played the mark. He can shoot for goal from only 25-30 metres out. Directly in front. And perhaps the sealer here. They're up by a point. This will put them 7 points up. We've got just under 3 minutes left on the clock.
He's kept the Ginger Porter in the game, this bloke.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah.
2 goals.
Fantastic.
Helped set up a couple. Going for his third. Taken a couple of really good marks. Contest marks in the forward line inside 50.
I think he's going to kick against the win this one.
They're gold. His goal kicking's been good up until now. He's not nervous because of the closeness of the game either.
Good kick.
Straight through the middle. 3 goals to Warwick Simmons, and now a 7-point lead for Ginger Porter on the Yipperenia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. 2 minutes 20 left on the clock. Probably at least only be 2 minutes left by the time we get the ball back. So really remember they have to do it out of the centre. Get a goal quickly and do it again. Gee, I would have thrown Bryson Long in there because he was doing the rucking and the raving earlier on in the term. He's not there for this one. Young Goodwin's been good.
Yep.
And he's hoping his team wins. Good win, Goodwin.
Oh, there's another 6-6.
There we go, 6-6. It's Laramba's way anyway. Goodwin will take it, keeps the game alive. Daniel White on the lead to the half-forward flank.
I think he's going for
Takes
goal
the mark, plays on. 55 out, long to the goal square. Marcus Glenn has it punched away this time. Big Tim Pepperell back there. Oh, they couldn't get it through for a rush behind. Ball still alive. Dustin Oliver gets a handball away. Caney Lynch.
Great work from Kane Lynch.
And he'll boot it along. Half flank. Oh, Dallas Williams got up high and early. Crumbs gathered by Augustine Dixon, sorry. He kept his feet in the marking contest. Long kick inside 50. Ball off hand. And away go Ginger Porter. I reckon it's Jordan Oliver with the kick into the middle of the ground to Huddleston. Huddleston, slick handball. And now kick inside 50. Warwick Simmons again. Oh, just finished off in style.
Yeah, no, I think that's game stand.
Yeah, 1 minute left on the clock. Warwick Simmons to shoot for goal, looking for his fourth. It's almost a match-winning effort. It's exciting stuff, though. There's no doubt Laramba has thrown everything at him in the last 5 minutes. They've tried to get it up there. Probably left themselves open at the other end in doing so.
Yep.
And now Warwick Simmons. Kick on its way. I think he's done it again. He has. 4 goals to Warwick Simmons. He'll be a hero back at Santa Teresa tonight. And it looks like Ginger Porter have got this one. 15-6-96. Laramba 13-5-83. Yipperenia Shopping Centre sponsored scoreboard. we might not even get any more action here. Only about 15 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like the crowd in the grandstand, they think the result's done and dusted. They're up on their feet and starting to head out now.
There's only 3 seconds left.
And it's always a shame when the game ends like this.
Yeah.
Everyone's standing in the centre waiting for the ball. There's the final siren, and Ginger Porter win it. I'll just say a quick hello to Mr. Nelson there, right in front of me. Of course, one of the coaching staff from the Papunya Football Club, a champion player himself in his day, Christoph Nelson. Ginger Porter win this one though, 15-6, 96 to Laramba, 13-5, 83, 13 points the difference. Taylem, Talbot, Stubbs, just briefly, mate, what do you think of that? Exciting stuff. You've seen plenty of bush footy. You played in it today. That's worth coming down to have a look at, stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon it was one of the best games I've seen all week. So a
13-point win to Ginger Porter. I will give you the goal kickers. We'll start with the winning team, the Gingers. 4 to Warwick Simmons. 2 in the second term and 2 in the final term. So he liked it up at the Mac Rangers end of the ground. 2 goals for Ginger Porter, kicked by Casey Ledge, both at the end of the third term. 2 to Jake Smith, both in the second half. 2 to Lazarus Ryder, both in the first half. And 1 each for Scott Young, Lachlan Young, Dwayne Huddleston, Christopher Mills and Tim Pepperell. And the goal kickers for Laramba, well, we just heard Taylem tell us 6. Marcus Glenn, great game from him.
great game.
2 each from Augustine Dixon and Shane Dixon. And 1 each for Lorenzo Long, Jamal Lynch and Joshua Dixon. Thanks for joining us. Our first community football competition broadcast for the season. I'm not too sure how many we're going to do because half the competition pushed out bush these days. You can hear through the headsets probably. There's a fair bit of discussion down on the ground, but I can guarantee you it's just discussion.
Yep.
So there's no rough stuff going on. Just a couple of great rivals, and now you can probably hear Ginger Porter have hit the change rooms and they're pretty excited and about to, I don't know if they got a song to sing or not, but look, a great game of footy, great day of footy here too at Albrecht Oval. Taylem, thanks very much for joining us at
That's
short
all right,
notice.
Stan.
Certainly helped me out. All right, so Stan Coombe on behalf of myself and Taylem and the crew, Nigel back in the studio and Jack down here, the technician, helping us out. A big thank you. And make sure you tune in to CAAMA Radio 8 FM next weekend, because that's the only place you're going to hear local football. Bye for now.